Your responsibilities can be emotionally burdensome at this time. There can be coldness in family relationships, financial limitation, and interference to your professional ambitions. Energy is low and you may feel gloomy, cynical, and depressed about your future. Discipline your emotions with humility, patience, routine, and kindness towards others. Others will remember and be grateful towards you. Your feelings of security can be tested by people who are oppressive and who do not operate on your wavelength. Stable conditions can change through disruptive information. Your sense of security and values can be affected by people who are involved in your objectives. You may exert pressure to have your ideas accepted, but people can be uncooperative and difficult. Anxiety can lead to waves of insecurity because you cannot take anything for granted, or reach predictable conclusions in the current climate of unpredictable change. Security-based routines can be disrupted through the changes which can result in separations or breaks. Arrangements may not work out according to plan. Be prepared and accept the temporary setbacks. Other people's financial concerns can affect your financial security, resulting in financial uncertainty. You must try the changes. The transit of Saturn square your natal moon makes you feel isolated, depressed, negative and lacking in confidence, since you think you do not deserve love. That is why you have a tendency to blame yourself for certain emotional conflicts that you are now having, and this provokes irrational and explosive reactions that usually cause others to turn away from you or reject you. Therefore, this represents a time of many difficulties in intimate and family relationships. This creates a conflict between your professional and personal obligations. It is difficult to get the backup and emotional support you need to break through psychological problems and get ahead. You should make a readjustment between your external and internal commitments, since one has been benefiting from the other by repressing or abandoning it, and now you must achieve a balance between the two in order to feel relieved and satisfied. You feel unable to fight against certain circumstances that are out of control. You have to realize all your habits and patterns to overcome them, and thus continue to grow and mature spiritually. You may feel as if you are losing something that you feel very attached to, but any kind of loss or separation, however painful it may be, will have some significance to help you transcend your karmic debts. You see reality much more raw than at other times because of a tendency to feel your own suffering with greater intensity. You can discover the reasons for the conflicts by studying your behavior of 7 and 14 years ago. Love and private life. Saturn is getting in the way of your moon. This can arouse negative feelings that may be connected with your childhood experiences. People often repeat their familiar childhood patterns with a partner. If they had the feeling of not being loved back then, they attract partners who give them this same feeling. But even if you had a happy childhood and are in a good relationship, you may experience a crisis now. Saturn is a planet that tests you. Is it possible that Saturn is trying to test your feeling for your partner? Or are you perhaps doubtful about your own feelings? Saturn is currently causing a sense of insecurity so that you will be encouraged to think about things. If you accept this challenge, you will end up not only feeling better but also more secure. If you happen to be without a partner at the moment, you may think that no one loves you. If only you could love yourself, but this has also become difficult. Stop being so hard on yourself. If you resonate with this reading, don't forget to subscribe.